Yeah, obviously, there's been a lot of changes, but it also brings kind of a refresh, a reset button, and helps everyone around just kind of start with a clean slate, and be able to bring your best every day and start new. So sometimes that's a really good change for everyone in the locker room.
You knew of him because he was in the league. What are your first impressions working with him on the field?
Yeah, obviously it's great to get to know him. You always look at him as an opponent, right? Right now you're in the corner with him. It's been good. The things he said have been very positive and have me excited as a player to what hopefully our future looks like.
As one of the leaders on this team, how do you view your role in helping this transition?
Yeah, I think the same as everyone else, right? It's really important for a coach to come in and not treat anyone any different, because that's how you get a group to buy in to what you want to do, and you create a very competitive environment, and we all benefit from that. And I think that's the mentality for everyone. The mentality for me is the same as the mentality from the guy that just came in. We have to prove to the coach that we deserve to be on the field, and at this point, there's not, leaders per se, because we all have to show them who the best is in each position.
He's younger than Tom. Has he brought more energy to the practice?
Yeah, obviously, I think we do something different now where we have some music out there, and that kind of a lot of the guys, especially the younger guys, really enjoy that, and just kind of brings a little bit more energy from the beginning and things like that. But yeah, it's been good in that sense.
After Saturday, you've got a 10-day break before a big home game against Rhode Island. Do you think that's going to help, uh, get to know Mark better as a team and to really get a system instilled?
Absolutely. I mean, I think if you ask him, he's looking forward to that time, and that's when he really gets to establish who he is, the things that he wants on the field, the things that he expects from us, and maybe, that's when he really can change the mentality and the decision making of each player to what he wants. Obviously, he's been two trainings before a big game in Tampa, and he hasn't been able to really instill a lot of what he wants because it's just such a short time to be able to do that. But I know that he's looking forward to that, and I think the players are as well, to be able to, all of us get on the same page.
How are you feeling about the Tampa game generally?
Yeah, ready to go. Obviously, from even the 2 days, the changes and the things that we want to do tactically, have me excited, because I think it fits the players that we have very well. So now at the end of the day, it's about going out there and getting it done, because it does not matter if you have a brand new coach, coach has been here for 10 years. You either leave the field with 3 points or 1 point. And obviously our mindset right now is to get out there. We need the points and to be able to win, because when you step in, Tampa does not care our situation.
And you've had now 3 different coaches lead sessions in this month alone. What's that like for a player, and how important is Avila as the constant in all 3 groups?
Yeah, obviously, right. When you have different coaches, maybe they ask you for different things in certain situations of the game. So, you have to really be a player that adjusts what you do, and you have to pick up on what is being asked of you, and recognize the patterns of things that happen on the field, to be able to showcase yourself the best possible way. And obviously, with the 3 different coaches, there have been things that have been totally different from each one of them. And I just think we have to have a team that's able to really understand what's being asked in what moments, and maybe that's when a little bit of the leadership of guys who are able to pick up on those patterns more, because they played more years, they played more games, and see those things, to be able to help everyone around them to send the same message as what the coach wants.
What does Mark want? What does he expect?
Yeah, obviously, he wants us to be brave. He wants us to be brave off the ball and on the ball, bring energy, be able to make it very difficult for other teams, press and be good on the ball, which I think that's the type of team that we have, and I think if you get that right, when you look at the top teams in this league, that's one of the things that they do really good. They get after you. They don't give you any time to rest, any time to think. So hopefully we can get that and start changing things around.
Do you think maybe the mentality is already improving? I mean, against Chattanooga last weekend, you guys really looked like you were having fun out there.
Yeah. I felt like that's more of the team that we are able to be, and obviously when you have a new coach, without being said, everyone knows that hey, it's my time to prove that I belong here, that I need to showcase that I need to be a starter. So, a little bit, it doesn't matter what coach it is. When you have a switch of coach, the player knows that, right? So it brings this new energy, this kind of renewal of what you can do. So I think that's the case, right? And that's the work that Avi was doing as well, that got us prepared for that game, and that, we showcase a lot of what we're able to do.
Everyone good?
All right, awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for